Oh, say does that star
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental.
Hello out there, and get ready. Ready for some NBA basketball on 2K, and we're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, BA. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Jones and Ingram run the wings. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Henry in at the 5. Now here's Ball. And there's the whistle. They'll pin. That one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Williamson against Stewart. Williamson with the bucket.
This is where Zion is most comfortable, using his size and touch to his advantage.
Pass to Stewart. Stewart, a screen on Ingram. Back to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Ingram against Kuzma. Ingram, the pass to Williamson. Outside for Ingram. Clock at 6. Unable to get that one.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Beal against Jones. Morris on the wing. Pass to Kuzma. Vucevic, a screen on Ingram. Kuzma, the pass to Vucevic. The rebound by Henry. And here are the Pelicans now. And there's a pick. Here's Ball. Nice D from Vucevic.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
Morris can't hit.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Ball into the lane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
I like when Lonzo takes initiative. When he's knifing inside, it forces the defense to act. Despite all the glitz and glamour around the Ball family, Lonzo is the ultimate team-first player. Someone everyone wants to play with.
All right, for Lonzo, what makes him such a great teammate, Smitty?
What it is, B.A., he's always looking to others first. Lonzo loves to pass the rock. Defensively, he gives you full effort. So playing D, sharing the rock like Lonzo does, those traits make you popular in the locker room.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Washington on D. And Williamson throws it down.
We see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Vucevic. Kuzma outside. Got a piece of it. Stewart against Williamson.
Blocking foul called on Isaiah Stewart. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Williamson inside. He's against Stewart. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Back in 2021, Zion Williamson was on a serious hot streak. In 25 consecutive games, he dropped 25 or more points and did it on 50% shooting.
And Vucevic slams it in.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
against Morris. Here's Henry, and he goes in for the dunk.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Beal, the pass to Morris. To the right side. Here's Stewart. Soft touch off the glass. Stewart's gotten his second bucket. Well, Zion, when he's on the floor, he has proven he is an efficient player. Others are envious of that.
They are, B.A. They're envious of his shot selection and his point total. He stays aggressive because he knows what his team needs from him. Physical play inside the paint all night long.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Beal, the pass to Stewart. Now here's Kuzma. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Morris against Ball. Pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Now here's Morris. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Beal against Ball. Morris passes to Beal. Second chance shot. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Vucevic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
One of the most underrated players in the league. Vucevic can do just about everything offensively. It makes him so tough to guard.
A big group substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Stewart. Avdia comes in for Kuzma. Kispert's checked in for Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Hayes is checked in for New Orleans. Porter Jr. comes in for Ball.
You know, back in college in 2020, Herb Jones broke his left wrist. Less than 2 weeks after surgery, Jones was back on the floor.
And Herbert Jones, what a tough customer, playing with a huge cast on that wrist.
You know, B.A., how hard that is. He played with just one hand at the end of that 2020 season in school. Herb Jones is a fighter. Despite being a second-round pick, he made an immediate impact in this league.
Murphy, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Gafford. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Second shot opportunity, and it's Hayes with the bucket inside.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Vucevic. Up and in from the low block. Vucevic has got his second bucket on the night.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Outside Porter. Here's Murphy. Lets it go from deep. Avdia pulls it in. Pass to Wright. Picked by Vucevic. Back to Avdia. That one's good. This game is all even.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Porter against Wright. Porter, the pass to Hayes. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. The Pelicans making a switch here. Martin's checked in.
Substitution. Kenyon Martin Jr.
The Wizards have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Pass to Wright. Picked by Vucevic. Banked it in off the glass. Vucevic has gotten his third basket of the night. And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Martin inside, covered by Vucevic. Here's Murphy. He can't get it to go. And Wright with the defensive effort. Down low. And the dunk by Gafford.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
1:52 left in the first quarter. Pass to Murphy. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Here's Avdia, defended by Jones. Martin against Wright. Gafford with the ball. To the inside. Vucevic. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Right side Jones. Hayes. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
This is the next step for Nikola Vucevic. Can he start to become a better defender and shot blocker?
Pass to Gafford. Right outside. Here's Vucevic. And here's Wright. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Avdia from outside. Can't hit that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Vucevic. He's guarded by Porter. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Gafford. And now it's an 8-point Washington lead. Outside Porter. It's Martin on the wing. Shot to end the cold streak. No good at the rim. And so it's Washington finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Ball is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Kenyon Martin. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Nance in at the center position. And Martin comes to help. Kuzma, the pass to Stewart. And here's Kispert from the arc. Nance pulls down the board. The Pelicans trail. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And then Beal with the dunk.
One of the most desired trade targets in the league. Seemingly every year, Beal is just a baller.
Pass the ball. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Beal.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Kuzma with the ball. Now here's Stewart. Beal outside. Picked by Stewart. And it's Beal penetrating. It's tipped. And he recovers it. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Zion Williamson is checked in for Martin.
Team foul. Pelicans substitution. Zion Williamson.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
Now, no appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Morris for 3. No luck on that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Wizards with a lead. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Stewart. Out left to the wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. The Wizards with another miss. The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Ingram. Here's Williamson. Oh, rejected by Beal. And they'll keep possession. And another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
This is where you like to see Zion go to work in the lane, where his size is a decided advantage.
And he sinks the second. And the Wizards shooting at 45% of the game so far. Morris passes to Stewart. Stewart, a screen on Porter. Back to Stewart. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Stewart's got 6.
Stewart plays his part well, rolling into a great position to get the pass, and then he scores. It's been so fun to watch the growth of Isaiah Stewart. This is a big man who continues to show impressive strides.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Nance the screen. Pass to Henry. And he jams it home with authority.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
And Stewart has quickly become a valuable player in this team's rotation.
B.A., I like his hustle on both ends of the floor, and he gets after it on the glass. This guy wants to keep getting more minutes and have more responsibility. Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
That free throw no good.
Shooting for New Orleans. Lonzo.
He hits the second from the line. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Beal with a screen on Ingram. Pass to Stewart. Now Kuzma. Here's Kispert, covered by Ingram. Beal with it. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Morris passes to Beal. Looking to get it going. And that one's good. Now 4 for 10.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
Nance the screen. Here's Ball. And Nance with the slam.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
I like when Beal looks to score inside because it forces the D to get physical with him.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Beal. Washington making some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Stewart. Avdia comes in for Kuzma. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Murphy, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Porter Jr.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And Ball throws it down.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
Pass to Kispert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And that one misses. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And a change for the Pelicans. Hayes is checked in for Nance. Good on the second one.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Wright against Ball. Pass to Hayes. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
When defending pick and roll, you play Ball to pass, but he still makes it work.
Wright against Hayes. Here's Vucevic. Puts up a 3. Murphy pulls it in. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
Henry, that one's good.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Wright, the pass to Vucevic. Lets it go. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's New Orleans now. They're on an 18-7 run. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And it's Henry missing. Washington trailing. Here's Kispert. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Wright outside. Takes a 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Ball. Pass to Murphy. Back to Ball. Three-pointer. Gafford grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Avdia with the drive. It's blocked. Well, the Pelicans shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Hayes. Ball against Wright. Hayes with a screen on Wright. Now here's Jones. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Martin, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The free throw. Off from Jones. And for Washington, they're shooting 41% in this game. Ball against Wright. Here's Vucevic. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Vucevic has got 13 now.
Able to score in so many different ways. The versatility of Vucevic is what makes him a great player.
Martin finds Ball. Back to Martin. Takes it. Oh, did you see that finish?
The vision Lonzo has is special, finding his teammates in their spots over and over again.
It's Wright on the wing, hounded by Ball. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ball against Wright. Here's Martin. The three-pointer off the mark. The Wizards shooting at just 26% in the second. Pass to Vucevic. Lets the three fly, and they recover it. And here's Kispert from the arc. Kept alive by Washington. Vucevic's shot is off.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Ball with it. Now Wright defending. Jones from outside. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 8 assists here tonight.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Wright outside. Picked by Vucevic. The floater, and they pick up 2. Ball outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Murphy. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Well, this is what I like to see. None of this.
All right, and looking now at the first half, it's been an almost, but thanks for tuning in. Now it's time.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. New Orleans in the lead. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kyle Kuzma out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Back to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
Well, the Pelicans shooting at 49% so far in the game. Here's Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's on Monte Morris. First free throw is good. And so Ball nails both of them. And Washington with possession. Trailing by 10. Morris passes to Vucevic. Beal with it. Fires from the line. And again, it's Washington converting.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Beal's gone 5 for 11 from the field. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
The Wizards shooting only 42%. Morris against Ball. Tipped. Williamson with it. He's got 9. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
The Wizards have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Beal outside. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Jones. And they're running. Ball with it. Guarded now by Morris.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Pass to Beal. from 9 feet out, and that comes off the assist by Morris. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it. Ball.
Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
And that's their first. Miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Ball passes to Williamson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
There's that rare combination of power and athleticism. Hard to stop Zion without fouling.
And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Beal, that one's good.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
Here's Porter. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside for Ingram. From downtown. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Morris outside. Pass to Beal. Vucevic, a screen on Jones. Beal finds Vucevic. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Vucevic has got 15.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Ingram. Williamson with a screen on Kuzma. Ingram, pass to Williamson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
Gotta stay on your feet. Brandon Ingram is good at getting defenders to bite on the fake.
So for the Wizards, Avdia comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Nance, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pass to Beal. Stewart, a screen on Jones. Here's Beal. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Got to be cautious guarding Beal because he's skilled at drawing contact while shooting.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
The kick out to Nance. Oh, rejected by Beal. Now here's Kuzma. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Beal into the lane. Kuzma against Ingram. Here's Gafford. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he can't get the first one. The Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. And he's good on the second. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Martin. Ball stolen. And the Wizards on the break. Back to Avdia. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Avdia's got 5.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Porter against Wright. Porter to pass to Ingram. 5 to shoot. Washington with a rebound.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Pass to Wright. Beal with it. Back to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Nance the screen. Here's Ingram. And Gafford with the block. And he gets it back. Pass to Wright. Beal outside. They set the pick. Back to Wright. For the lead. And again, Washington with a triple.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing grab.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
Here's Gafford. It's deflected. Wright against Porter. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Kispert. Pass to Gafford. Now Wright. Shoots from the right block. And he can't bank that one in. The Pelicans trail. And here's Ingram, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad. And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ingram against Beal. Nance with a screen on Beal. And here's Ingram from the arc. Washington with a rebound. Avdia's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Gafford with a screen on Martin. Fires from 14. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
The consistency of Beal's scoring has been terrific. And, of course, his teammates keep working hard to facilitate to him.
That's tipped. Here's Avdia. He's got 5. Beal outside. Over Ingram. Here's Gafford. And again, it's Washington converting.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Ingram against Beal. Goes back up. And Nance puts it in. Nance has got 6.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gafford finds Beal. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Beal's got 14 points here in the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
First personal foul. Third.
And the free throw, no good. Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
At the line for 1. Substitution on the court. Timeout on the floor. Pelicans timeout. Let's give it up one more time for Eric Gordon-Stanford.
Here's Morris. Pass to Kispert. Here's Gafford. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for the Wizards. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game. Talk.
About painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So for New Orleans right now, Zion and Hayes together down low. Lonzo Ball is out there with Herb Jones. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kuzma. Shoot from the elbow. They get it back. Here's Gafford. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Jones misses. And the Wizards shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Morris outside. The 3-ball. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Ball. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Some room here for Williamson. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Shooting while in rhythm. Zion smart at recognizing when to take these quick shots.
Stewart, a screen on Jones. Gafford in the post. He's against Williamson. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get in the ball.
And finished off by Hayes.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Morris passes to Kuzma. Morris, a screen on Martin. Kuzma for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And here's Gafford. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Morris against Ball. Hayes with a screen. Ball passes to Hayes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Kuzma against Martin. Now here's Kuzma, guarded closely. Back to Morris. Inside. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
I'm not surprised to see Kuzma throw it down. He's got the length and leaping ability to do so.
Williamson for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball against Morris. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Wizards.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Kispert. Beal against Jones. To the paint. Vucevic with a steal. Beal against Jones. The 15-footer. Good work there as it goes. Beal's got 16 points here in the second half.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Jones against Beal. Vucevic, a screen on Jones. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Nimble moves on the drive by Beal. Able to just slip past the defense into a shot.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Second personal foul. First team.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Pelicans. Lonzo Ball.
And so Ball nails both of them. Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Morris outside. Three-pointer. Beal counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
Volume three-point shooter. Beal knows he has the green light to shoot threes whenever he wants.
Ball passes to Ingram. Back to Ball. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Beal against Jones. Vucevic, a screen on Jones. Beal, the pass to Vucevic. Pelicans cleared away.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And here they come. Here's Kuzma. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Nice play by Stewart. The man wins with effort.
The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Pass to Stewart. Let's go with a 3. A rebound by Henry. And the Pelicans with possession here. It's a 16-point game. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Here's Kuzma. Now here's Vucevic. This one for three. The shot that time not on target. Here's Henry. And he banks in the layup. Give him 23.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Morris passes to Beal. Morris sets a screen. Pass to Vucevic. The rebound by Henry. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Kuzma down low. Covered by Ingram. It's Kuzma with the miss.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Ball passes to Ingram. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. To the inside. And Stewart with the basket on the assist by Beal.
Nice display of power by Isaiah Stewart, pushing through the defender and to his finish.
And there's the screen. And here's Ingram outside. Drains the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Morris finds Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Jones. And it's Beal penetrating. Here's Vucevic. That shot is off. And New Orleans will come the other way. Down low. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Nice pass. You see the point guard skills. Ingram running the show.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Kispert's checked in for Washington. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Outside Ingram. There's a screen. Fires from deep. And they'll get another chance.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
Morris with it. Guarded now by Ball. Pass to Beal. Back to Morris. Beal with it. Defended by Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Vucevic. The Pelicans pull it in. Ingram, the pass to Williamson. And that one good. Williamson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
To the wing on the left. Launches a three. And Vucevic hits from deep.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Wizards.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Bradley Beal.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Ingram. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
With continued hard work, Brandon Ingram, in my opinion, has the talent and size and skill to be a top 10 player in this league.
And the second free throw is good. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Right outside. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
From Houston and drove it through Baton Rouge. You ain't never seen a pile of bands stop. I'm in the spot. Racks on garbage can shots with more. Cause who get more? Man got. I'm an old school. My mom's.
On the floor for the visiting Boston Celtics. At power forward. Let's hear it for the starting five.
At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, one of the biggest challenges for a player.
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. White is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Kept alive. Williams can't get it to go. Last outing for the Pelicans, it was a loss to Washington. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Now here's White. Williams, a screen on Jones. White dishes to Williams. Yep, that one goes in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's White. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Brogdon the pass to Brown. Shoots over Ingram, and it's Brown missing. Here's New Orleans. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Williamson against Horford. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now Ingram, after the missed 3 from Derek White. Here's Henry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Robert Williams.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Pelicans shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Now here's Brogdon. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Boston, no good that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The pass to Ingram. There's the 3. Here's Henry, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. Well, there's no question this team can shoot the ball, and that's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. No problems knocking that one down.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
Now, here's Ball. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw missing.
At the line for New Orleans, Lonzo Ball. 2 seconds.
And he sinks the second.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Now, here's Brogdon. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. And it's White missing. Last outing for the Pelicans. It was a loss to the Wizards in Washington. Ingram outside. Pulls up, high post, and he hits the jump shot.
And it's easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. His size, the long arms, the shooting ability. The D has no clue as to what to do.
Now, here's Brogdon. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. It's Ingram on the wing, guarded by Horford. Left side, Ball. Clock at 6. Here's Henry, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Brogdon the pass to Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Over Ingram. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Ingram. They really needed more from him in that loss to Washington. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics trail by 6. Brown outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Brown for 3. Boston, no good that time either.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's Ingram. That shot misses. The Celtics go the other way with it.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Now here's Smart. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
New Orleans making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Smart kicks to White. Pass to Williams. Celtics passing it around. It's rebounded by Hayes.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
The shot's good.
A springy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
Smart against Ball. Smart dishes to White. Good, and Smart gets the assist. White's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball against Smart. Hayes with the screen for Ball. He kicks it to Murphy. Off target from outside.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Hauser. To the middle. Here's Gallinari. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And you see the muscle Gallinari's added to his frame. Now able to draw contact and still finish the play.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 1. Murphy, a screen on Smart. Ball kicks to Murphy. Good on the triple.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's White. He's got 5. Here's Smart. They get it again. Cornett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Celtics have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league. And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Porter, no luck. The Celtics on offense. Gallinari with it, now guarded by Ball. Gallinari kicks to Smart. Gallinari down low. He's covered by Ball. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
And the pass to Porter. Outside, Martin. No good with the triple.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Nice shot by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Gallinari against Ball. Kicks to Murphy. Here's the three. Gallinari with the rebound. And here's Boston. They're on a 17-7 run. Smart passes to Cornette. Dishes to White. With the drive. Smart wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Ball with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
You just can't allow Ball to get comfortable when he's penetrating inside. He does a great job of using his size and those hesitation moves to draw fouls.
Nancy's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Smart kicks to Cornette. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Smart against Smart. Nice shot by Smart. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Murphy dishes the ball. And it's blocked. Pass to Murphy. Back to Nance. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Celtics. Passes it to White. Launches a three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Celtics. They lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. Just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. Pelicans trail by 4. On the floor for Boston. The guard spots filled by Brogdon and Smart. The two Williams are the 4 and the 5. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. The Celtics shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Williams a screen on Porter. Here's Brogdon, and he makes good on the layup. Brogdon's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
And you got to have a great understanding of your teammates in the pick and roll. Brogdon's in sync with everybody out there.
And Ingram puts up a deep 3. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Brown inside. He's covered by Ingram. And it's Brown missing. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Nets in Brooklyn. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And the Pelicans making a change here. Henry's checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Over in the corner, Williamson. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
For 3, Ingram bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
And even from distance, Ingram isn't afraid to pull the trigger, just destroying the defense's confidence with his long ball.
Now here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. And Brown throws it down hard.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Porter kicks to Jones. Out to the wing. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Offensive rebound. Ingram against Brogdon. Kicks it out to Jones. Shot clock at 5. And Jones with the stuff.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Brogdon the pass to Williams. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Jackson Hayes is checked in for Williamson. Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in. And the Celtics with possession here. It's a three-point game. Brogdon kicks to Horford. Clock at 4, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Horford's got 6. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop them out from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Now Jones, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. And that one's good. Ingram.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Williams has a screen for Smart. And he banks in the lane. Smart's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
The outside game just not clicking for them tonight. That three-point percentage is up from where it was in the first quarter, but that ain't saying a whole lot.
Now here's Smart. He's got 6. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jones kicks to Ingram. On the wing, Porter. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Here is Porter, following the basket by Robert Williams. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Here's Henry. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Williams. Smart against Jones. Brogdon left side. Henry with the rebound. Henry's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Jones looking for an opening. There's the pick. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Ingram outside. They could use a bucket. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. The kick out to Brown. Shoots over Ingram. Brown. Good. And it's a 12-point Boston lead.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
Ingram outside. There's the triple. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. So Boston going with almost an... entire new group. Murphy against Gallinari. Here's Smart. Got a hand on it. And here is Ball. He has 5. He dishes it to Murphy. Ball surveying the defense. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gallinari.
And it's the quickness of Ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now here's White. 5 points in the game. Gallinari wide open. Buries it from 3-point range. Gallinari's got 8 points.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Ball the bench to Murphy. And he's way off from outside.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
1:46 left to play in the first half. Gallinari outside. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
There's Ball with the 3. Here's Murphy. The shot missing. White with the defensive effort.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Boston also with the sub. Williams, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. Now, here is Gallinari. 8 points for him. Williams has a screen for White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Williamson double team. And it's Ball in the corner. The drive by Williamson. Rebounded by Hauser.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
He feeds it to White. Shoots over Ball. White, good.
The assist.
Pelicans trail by 11. Ball kicks to Martin. Those 3 pointers off the mark. Boston shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Gallinari passes to Williams. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
3 points.
White's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. Ball kicks to Williamson. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. That'll do it for the first half. Celtics lead by 14.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Boston Celtics.
And it wasn't one guy on this team moving the ball. It was everyone. Good luck guarding them. They're cooking.
All right, now I think we should check out the Rookie of the Year race. And that'll do it for halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of it. Basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts. Make life a little more difficult on him.
The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. All out there with Jones, and it's Henry in at the center position. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by Williams.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Brogdon against Ball. Brogdon the pass to White. He's looking for Williams and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Henry. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And White kicks to Brogdon. Now the pass to Horford. Now here's Williams. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Boston on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
All the officials are all over that one.
For New Orleans, they have shot 75% of the stripe, 6 of 8. That free throw, no good.
At the line for New Orleans, taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Brown. He's got 7. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Six to shoot.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Pelicans trail by 19. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And Williamson throws it down.
No, that's inexcusable defense. And once Williamson buries himself inside, you know he's looking for the throwdown.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Boston, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Ball, the pass to Williamson. Count it. Williamson's got 6 points.
Powerful move there by Williamson. He's not afraid to throw his weight around in the paint.
And Jones over to help. Back to White. Brown outside. Here's White. He's got 10. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Porter comes in for Jones. And the Celtics also making a change. Smart's checked in. Ingram against Brown. Outside, Horford. A 3-ball. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Ball kicks to Ingram. Shoots the 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And we've seen this type of effortless dominance from Ingram before, growing accustomed to carrying the load.
Brogdon outside. Celtics passing it around. Here's Brown. Count it from 12. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Ingram passes to Hayes. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And that one goes long.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days. Now Brogdon. Inside, tries from 7.
And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight. Ball against Brogdon. Ball dishes to Henry. Williams with the block, and he gets it back. Ball against Brogdon. Fade away. Ball no good. Knocked loose. Boston leading by 16. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Porter. Pass to Brogdon. Horford sets a screen for Brogdon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Now the dish to Ball. Back to Ingram. He kicks the ball. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Here they are. Let's get it up, fans. It's your Celtics Breaker.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And it's Gallinari in for Malcolm Brogdon. Smart with the ball. 6 points for him. And it's Brown missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Now here's Smart. Passes it to Cornett. Brown wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range. Brown's got 14 points for the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Gallinari up top, covered by Martin. Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Poke loose. Stolen by Smart. Going inside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Murphy. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
At the line for New Orleans.
And so Murphy hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside, Smart. Gallinari, a screen on Porter. Smart with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
For 3.
5 points in the game.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Porter kicks to Murphy. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Pelicans have been shooting right around 75% of the line. 9 of 12 so far. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in, and so he makes both from the line. Boston leading by 17. Smart Smart deciding where to go with it. Over Porter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Poked away, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. New Orleans making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. White, he's checked in for Smart. Here's Murphy. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Free throw drops for Murphy.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And here's White. 10 points for him. Puts up a 3. The shot misses.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Murphy down low. White's there. Murphy can't hit.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. White, good. White's got 12. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Porter. At the elbow, Williamson. Williamson double team. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
And it's White missing.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Porter passes to Murphy. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The lead is 15. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Porter. White with the defensive effort. Boston shooting reasonably well, 45%. And Gallinari kicks to Brown. Back to Gallinari. Outside, White. They set the screen. Connects from three-point range. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Celtics. They lead by 18. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Derek White is out there with Brogdon. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. Brogdon the pass to White. Here's Hauser. White looking around. The offensive rebound. That one goes. Count it. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Ball, the pass to Henry. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
White against Jones. Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Here's Ball. Lays it up off the glass.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Celtics leading by 16. To the inside. And it's Williams throwing it down.
He is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Here's Ingram. Doesn't go for him. And Boston will go the other way with it. Brogdon right side. Here's Hauser. That's tipped.
Shooting for Boston, Sam Hauser. At the line.
And he hits the first of three. And the second free throw, good. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
Back to Brogdon. Williams passes to Horford. Horford double team. 5 to shoot. And that one's good, Brogdon.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Down low, Williams with the steal. Ball against Brogdon. Pass to Hauser. From past the arc. Henry with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Brogdon kicks to Williams. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be lessened.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
Here's Brogdon. Unable to get that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Williamson dishes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Going for a dunk. Ingram uses that physicality, clearing the defense out of his way.
The pass to Williams. Inside, White. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Brogdon. That one falls. And the Celtics lead by 21.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And Jones over to help. Here's Smart. And he's good on the three ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Ball, the pass to Jones. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brogdon looking around. Horford with the screen on Ingram. Here's Brogdon. And it's off the back rim. No good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Outside, Ball. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Smart. Here's White. Brogdon outside. Outside, Horford. Three-pointer. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
3 points.
Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Over in the corner, Williamson. They need this. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Gallinari in for Malcolm Brogdon. Outside, Smart. Floats it up for Williams. No good. Shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And they recover it. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Carving out space with his size. Williamson instantly cashing in on the offensive glass.
To the middle. Here's Smart to the left side wing. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Gallinari with a screen for White. Out to Gallinari. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter with it. Williams picks him up. And the foul on Josh Richardson.
Josh Richardson.
That's his...
The lights go by. I sat on that bus, I was humming, yeah.
Hickory dickory dock, the bippity dog.
If I want to think, then I know that I gotta get the rock. Gotta go harder with every drop. I be remembered like Biggie and Pac. That be the reason I stay on my grind. I ain't wasting no time when I'm racing the clock, yeah.
Hickory dickory dock, the bippity dog.
Oh, say does that.
There you go again. You ought to know your own rodeo.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on... All right, we're about halfway... through the season, and we have some teams that have really exceeded expectations, Clark.
Perhaps from the outside looking in, that's the case, B.A., but inside those locker rooms, I'm sure those teams really believe. Believed in themselves, and it was the outsiders that doubted them.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Christian Wood out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Here's Oubre. They get it back. They shoot again. The rebound by Henry. And here are the Pelicans now. Ingram finds Williamson. Back to Ingram. There's the 3. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Now here's Oubre. Outside Hardaway. Kleber, screen on Ingram. To the paint. And finished off by Kleber.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Ball outside. Picked by Williamson. Mavericks with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Trent.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Now here's Oubre, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside for Ingram, from behind the arc. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
Wood outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, B.A., his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him, who took a while to find his way into the league, step up in that manner.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Ball. Doncic against Ball. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Outside Ingram. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Henry. And stolen by Hardaway. Left side, Oubre. Fires the 3. That one is off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Ingram, pass to Ball. Back to Ingram. Hayes with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Hayes. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Inside, here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Here's Henry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Pass to Henry. And a nice finish on the layup.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Doncic. For three, Hardaway. That shot, no good. Ball against Doncic. Ball passes to Ingram. Up and over Hardaway. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Doncic. And Wood with the stuff.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
Here's Ball. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. This Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
The Mavericks trailing. Wood, right side. Here's Hardy, hounded by Ball. This shot by Hardy, no good. New Orleans has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Ball outside. Pass to Henry. And that one is hammered home.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Dallas has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Wood outside. Wood with the stuff.
Showtime, Christian Wood putting down the hammer.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Ball with it, guarded by Kleba. Hayes, and finished off by Hayes.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Hardy. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The offensive rebound. Here's Jones. Pass to Ingram. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Green against Ingram. Ingram with the double team. Green, the pass to Wood. That three's off the mark. Here's New Orleans now. It's a 10-point game. Jones from outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Pass to Henry. To the left wing. Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Porter Jr. comes in for Ball. Derrick Rose, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Outside Porter. 4-3. Hardy grabs the board. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Rose up top. Wood outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Rose against Porter. Outside Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he converts the layup. Ingram's got 10.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. Rose against Porter. Left side, Green. Rose outside. Wood outside. 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop. Emphatic.
Outside Ingram. Hayes with a screen. On the wing, Jones. Outside Ingram. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, you combine his athleticism with his length and his skill set. The versatility of Ingram is hard to guard against.
New Orleans making some changes. Nance comes in for Hayes, and it's Martin in for Jones. 1:09 left to play in the first. Over to the wing. Nance against Wood. Outside for Green. Rose against Porter. The shot. Pelicans cleared away.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Murphy. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Nance the screen. Martin with the ball. Guarded now by Wood. Outside for Porter. Over Green. Porter's shot is off. Dallas is shooting 44% to start this ball game. Rose, the pass to Wood. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Pelicans on top, leading by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
21. Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause for your Pelicans.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
New Orleans in the lead. Kenyon Martin is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Larry Nance. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. From outside the arc, here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Wood, following the score by New Orleans. On target from range.
Tremendous production from Wood tonight. When he gets enough touches, you can expect big numbers.
Porter with it, guarded by Kleba. Williamson against Oubre. And that one's good. Williamson's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor. And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
And Wood with the stuff.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
Martin misses. And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Boy, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player.
Williamson with a screen on Doncic. Outside Jones. Three-pointer. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 6 assists in the game.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Hardaway against Martin. To the paint. And stolen by Wood. Outside Hardaway. Here's Oubre. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy. Inside.
And he sinks the second. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
One of the most impressive things about Ball is his awareness. He's got great court awareness and a terrific distributor.
Doncic outside. And Wood with the stuff.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game over.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Doncic against ball. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And that's helped them stake this lead.
Did you guys feel that when Zion slams it, the floor shakes?
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
I'm looking for the loud section. If you get loud, you get featured. So let's go.
Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Give it up, give it up, give it up. One more again for your Pelicans dance team.
And stolen by Hayes. Oubre against ball. Jones up top. And he drives in. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 10-point New Orleans lead. The Mavericks have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Kleber outside. Pass to Wood. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Murphy, he's checked in for Martin. Derrick Rose, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Rose. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. It's good.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And there it is for him. Williamson's got 10.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
A 3 from Wood. That shot off the mark. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Hardy, defended by Jones. Here's Rose. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Murphy. Rebounded by Kleber.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Here's Hardy. Rose outside. The 3 is up. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball outside. Pass to Jones. Now Hayes. And stolen by Wood. Rose outside. 13 feet out. Tries again, and it's Wood laying it in. Wood's got 30 points.
Well, I love to see Wood use his great length to get to that offensive rebound.
Ball passes to Hayes. Williamson outside for three. Rose grabs the board. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Hardy. Rose outside. Floats one. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Well, decision making is something Rose is really good at. Excellent at reading the defense and then exploiting the pick and roll.
Here's Williamson. Scores after the quick crossover. Williamson's got 12 now in this quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Dallas calls timeout. New Orleans making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Williamson. And it's Porter Jr. in for Ball. Green's checked in for Dallas. Caldwell Pope comes in for Hardaway. Now here's Rose. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Back to Caldwell Pope. And he throws it down with one hand.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
Porter, the pass to Ingram. With the putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot. One more at the line. That sends Christian Wood to the free throw line. Larry Nance picks one up.
And, you know, since having his role expanded, Wood has really blossomed and grown into it. He's a very talented, dependable forward in this league.
Murphy's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
32 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Wood. Jones grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And Nance with the slam.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Here's Wood. Lays it up and banks it in. Wood's got 35 in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, it's hot. mid-range guys don't last minutes, they last days.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Pelicans on top, leading by 7. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow.
And that game against the Nuggets, I expect it to be close.
Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the Pelicans. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Christian Wood with a strong contribution so far. Far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. We've got Christian Wood. Tim Hardaway is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Oubre in at the 2. Good on both. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic passes to Kleber. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Ball. The drive by Ingram. Releases. And the basket by Williamson. Williamson's got 14 points for the game.
Living up to the immense hype, Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
Doncic against Ball, and it's Doncic missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Ingram with the block.
You know, that's where Brandon Ingram's huge wingspan comes into play at the defensive end of the floor.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy.
Well done.
Wood outside. Here's the 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Wood's got 38 points.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Ball outside. Picked by Williamson. Ball passes to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
You know, one of the things that really impresses me about Ball is how good he is at setting up his man so he can make the pass that he wants to.
Wood outside. Fires the 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
New Orleans has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, it's a must to avoid fouling Ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
At the line for your Pelicans.
Second free throw, no good.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Doncic. And it's Dallas scoring again. For New Orleans, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Williamson outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Doncic passes to Wood. And the Mavericks, another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Ball against Doncic. To the inside. Here's Henry. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. He's got 14.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Wood with the stuff.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Back to Ingram. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Martin, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Wood inside. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Misses from close range. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Wood. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Jones. That's good from Wood. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Doncic against Ball. Kleber outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Wood outside from deep. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Ball outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Kleber. Dallas has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Kleber. And they get it back. Takes the 3. The shot comes out. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Hayes is checked in for New Orleans. Murphy comes in for Brandon Ingram. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Green's checked in for Kleber. Caldwell Pope comes in for Hardaway. Hardy, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Derrick Rose in for Doncic. Rose with it. Martin picks him up. Shots blocked. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Murphy. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Back to Rose. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Ball. Now the Pelicans in transition. Pulls up for 3. And the Pelicans get it back. Murphy's shot is off. The Mavericks trailing. To the middle. Here's Wood. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Well, you look at Wood, and it's his versatility that makes him a tough cover inside and out.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Ball gets it to go.
And wow, I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
Rose against Ball. Hayes with a screen on Rose. Ball passes to Hayes. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Wood against Hayes. Wood passes to Rose. Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Martin. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Will Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Here's Hardy. No good there. Now New Orleans takes it the other way. Outside Porter to the left side wing. Ball with it. Picked up by Rose. And Ball throws it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for.
Nance, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now Rose. Wood outside.
In the third, 2 minutes.
They swipe it. Ball against Rose. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
The clock is at 3, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. But he drops it first.
At the line for the Mavericks.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:19 left in the third. Rose against Ball. Inside. Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. Ball against Green. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. 34 seconds left in the third. Kleba finds Rose. Connects on the foul line jumper. Rose has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, you look at Rose, and you just love the imagination he brings to his offensive game. You know, this guy is constantly pushing the boundaries of his basketball ability.
Pass to Murphy. The kick out to Ball. He can't hit that time. Good D by Rose. From deep 3-point range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in control. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Ingram and Zion, the former Dukies, in it forward. Kevin Porter is out there with Herb Jones. And it's Henry in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he gets that one.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Outside Porter. Williamson for three. Mavericks with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. To the inside. Oubre can't hit. And New Orleans shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. And here's Ingram outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his fourth rebound in this one. For Dallas, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Doncic on the wing. Fade away. He drops it from range. And he's now got the double-double.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Woods checked in. Doncic passes to Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Down low. And Williamson throws it down.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Doncic against Porter. Shot from the mid-range. Doncic, no good. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. To the inside. And stolen by Hardaway. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Doncic against Porter. And here's Oubre from the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
I just love the ball movement.
New Orleans in the lead. Outside Porter. Pass to Ingram. Williamson with a screen on Hardaway. Ingram. Pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And the passing of Ingram. I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does. Effortless.
And here's Oubre. Doncic with it. He's guarded by Porter. Doncic's shot is good.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Inside, Henry. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Wood outside. Pass to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Doncic with the jam.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Ingram with the ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways. But giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league. the players, the coaches, everyone involved using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world. I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Doncic against ball. Kleber passes to Doncic. Got a hand on it.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Here's Henry. Ball outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Doncic. Kleber outside. Outside Oubre. The three. Another three for Dallas.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's Hardaway. Wood outside. The ball's knocked loose. Launches it. That one no good.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Henry, that one's good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's Oubre. Pass to Doncic. The shot no good. The Pelicans have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Ball with it. Now Doncic defending. Williamson.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Dallas has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Now a timeout called by Dallas. You look at Zion Williamson. What a contribution.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He was animated in his approach. He said, quote, "You guys understand the moment. You've been here before. The next few possessions could determine who comes out of here with the W. Let's make sure it's us."
Thanks for that, Allie. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was a smart, heady play by Wood to get the contact. For a center, he's a pretty good foul shooter, too.
At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Kleber against Williamson. Ingram on the wing. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ingram is slim of build, but showing you some muscle there, fighting for a second chance shot.
Wood, a screen on Jones.
2 minutes.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Oubre passes to Wood. And good! There's another!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
Boy, that is outstanding body control by Wood. This is a guy that's 7 feet tall, showing you great focus and body control.
Jones, the putback, controls the rebound and the putback. He's He's got 26.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And the bucket is good.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times. And the clock is going to expire on him. An impressive all-around win for the Pelicans.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Lonzo Ball.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5. Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Outside Ingram, fires for 3. And they recover it.
They grab the long rebound there, resetting the shot clock.
Sinks it from distance. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Pass to Doncic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Ball with it. New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.